Hi everybody, it's Julie. Happy Monday. Today we are finally able to work on our mini challenge in the challenge. Midnight was here on the desk and I had to had to remove her. So check out her on the desk. Okay, so we are going to be making a mini flip notebook. Okay, a mini flip. It's a one-page wonder and it is made using a DearJulieJulie wallet style page. And so you can go ahead, and these are some of the spring digitals that are on sale. This is from Spring Days. Okay, Spring Days, and it has the roses and the people. This one is from YAYA Spring. You'll know that because it's got the YAYAs here, the 3. But it does also include images that were found in the Spring Days, so that they kind of go together. But this one takes on more of a peach color. This is another YAYA, okay, and it is in the landscape, so you have the portrait and the landscape on that one. This is from SEPIA Spring. This one would be a great one to use because it probably doesn't matter which direction all of your outside pieces are going to be in. Okay, this is from Swing Into Spring, and this is the portrait one. Now I'm starting to run out of ink, so I have a line here, but I can use this for extra pieces as well. This is the wallet size Swing Into Spring, and we're going to actually use this one today. I also went ahead and I printed the mini ephemera from Spring Flowers. So this is the Spring Flowers digital kit. It has, so this is the mini page. So you get pages in this digital that are all those different things. And you can see how all of those go together really, really well. So another one you could use for this is the colorful daisies. Here's the daisy filled wallet page. This one you might have to play with to figure out the best way of using it, but this is from Summer Daisies. And then for Sepia Spring, in case I used that one, I did go ahead and I printed the small page. I also printed the envelope page, and it went through the printer twice, and that's why it's so bright yellow. But and then I have the scarf in case I want to put the scarf on the inside of the envelope. So yeah, so those are what I had. So the spring digitals, everything that is spring and Easter are on sale until Tuesday in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll do Swing Into Spring. And I'm going to use the this direction, okay? And but we also can do the same thing with Sepia Spring. So just so you know, and the reason is you can do these, and what I do with these is if they end up upside down, I'll put something else on top of the pages that end up upside down. Okay, so we are going to use that, and then we also have this page that we can use, and this is our mini challenge in the challenge. So people were disappointed that we didn't have one last week. So I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't plan on it because for the big challenge this time, you got to use everything in your stash. So it's not like you needed oh yeah, I need this. But we had several people that said, well, I don't get to do the big challenge this time, and I was hoping to do the mini challenge. So starting off, I'm going through and I am folding, and now this one actually does have a little bit of a white area border. So we are going to go ahead and fold these down, okay? And then we're going to come back and we're going to fold this in this direction. Okay. Now we also need to take off all of the outside border. Okay, and even if you are printing borderless, you might need to do that as well. Okay, but we're going to fold this here. And you'll see that we're making a one-page wonder. Okay, we're going to make a little notebook using one page. Now you could do this just with regular paper as well. So we have folded all of those pieces, and you'll see that we've folded them into this area. Now, I do want to go ahead and I want to decorate the back. Now you can do something else. I'm going to just go ahead and use my, this is a fast way to get some color on the back of my paper here. So if you want to, I was going to attach a napkin, and then I went, you know what, we've done a lot of napkin stuff lately, and I'm trying to make videos when I can that are not quite as long. I don't need to have an hour-long video every day. So if you want to be at the premiere, you'll want to be here. If you coming in to say hello to everybody in the chat, you want to make sure that you're here between 10 and 10:30 and 11, because I'm probably going to be having a lot more shorter videos. Okay, so then, oh, I was gonna just add some yellow color. Didn't mean to have a big old dot right there, but that's okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just getting so that I have the same colors that are in my my other thing. Okay, so we have that ready. Now we need to take off around the outside. Okay, so we'll just go and, okay, so what you want to do is fold it over, and you want to make sure that you're going to be inside that line. So check and see. If I take off the full edge, I'm going to be inside. Okay, so depending on the way how your printer printed, you want to make sure that you're inside that line. Same thing on this side. I'm going to fold it over, and this side I need to actually take off some of the picture. Okay, make sure that we're on here, straight. Okay, so taking that off. So if you are a ruby or diamond or emerald, we made one of these in the Q&A. We had our little Q&A, and we worked with the Ruby digital kit that they received in February. And we made one of these. So this one's going to be a little bit different because it is going to be in the landscape. Okay. Okay, so I have my little goodie here. Now, the other thing is I'm not liking the white. So I'm going to go ahead, pull out my gold pen, and just draw along the edge. And the fold is helping me to stay lined up. Okay. This is the glass writer is what I'm using from Dollar Tree. So this is an extra step. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I love the way it turns out, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I'll do the edges from once I pull out my. Well, oh well. Okay, so gold all the way around. You know, this is one of my favorite supplies that you can get at Dollar Tree is the gold pen, or any of the metallic colors. I think they are awesome. So the images used in this digital are all antique images, and a lot of antique stuff will have a lot of antique cards and postcards and things will have the same type of gold added to them. So, okay, so again, this was a little bit of an extra step. I'm going to switch it out to my other gold pen because that one's starting to die. So this is the regular pen. You can see it's a little bit not as gold. Okay, we'll go along the edge. So my sale has been postponed until Friday. I have something else I have to do tomorrow that came up in a very important phone call, and I didn't expect it, but that'll give us more time. We'll have more stuff, and it'll put it closer to the first of the month for those of you that were concerned about that. So it'll be Friday at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time right here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. And so it is supplies. It is things that I have duplicates of. It'll be some D-stash as well. And so, yeah, so there we go. We've gone around that, and I think that will be great. So I'm going to put that in there, and now let's check. Okay, I should have checked before, but we're good on that. we're good that way. And these we were fine. The center was much bigger both ways. Okay. Okay. So you'll want to check your wallet situation. But what you want is you want it divided into 9 pieces. Okay. So next, we are going to turn this over and upside down. Okay. So I'm going to turn this over. So you see the images are all upside down. Okay. And then we'll turn it over. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut in some of these places. Okay. Okay. So we are going to want to cut this. And so we're going to go ahead. I'll show you a template. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to cut here, 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 and here. That'll give us these 2 pieces to work together, these 2 pieces to work together, these 2 pieces, and these 2 pieces. Okay? So, yeah, so take a screenshot of that and you'll have your template. Now, if you are doing in the other direction, then you just do it that way. Okay? Okay, so we'll leave it right here so I have it. Okay? We've already turned it over and upside down. I want to make sure that they are over and upside down. And we're going to go ahead and bring out our scissors. And for the first one, I'm going to cut right across here. Okay, so we're going to cut in right into the corner of the middle. Then we're going to come up and we're going to cut in to the corner of the middle. Okay, so see, I'm holding 2 pieces. I'm holding 2 rectangles and we'll cut here. Okay, holding 2 rectangles and cutting here. Okay, so, and we should be back to where we were. So what is going to happen is we're going to fold this in and fold it up. We're going to fold this down and fold it over. But you see they're upside down, so we're going to have to do something there. We're going to fold this one over and it will fold down and in, and she's right. Okay? And we'll fold this one over like that and fold it in. Again, this is upside down, so we're going to want to do something with that. So we're going to go ahead and fold this one in and this one in, and then decide on which one you want on your front. Okay, so I like her on the front because of the direction that she is in. Okay. But I think they're really cute. Okay, now the other thing you notice is you need to cut down this little area right here. Okay, you see when this flipped up, we ended up with a little area right there, and I'm going to cut that down. It's just going to make it easier to close. Okay, so we're going to cut a sliver from here. Okay. Oh, it just closes so much easier. And we'll come over and cut a sliver from here. Wow. make sure that your fold is there we go. Okay, fold, fold. Okay, so we're going to fold this in and fold this in. We'll fold this up and we'll fold this down. And then this is what we're going to have. Now on this one, I think I'm going to cut a tiny, tiny sliver off of this piece. And I may go over it with the pin again. Well, I will go over it with the pin again. Okay. That's no big deal. Okay, so in and in. Okay, so what you have is from here, we've got ourselves a little notebook. You literally could mail this, but it will probably take extra postage because it's so small. So check with your post office, but you can go ahead and you can see that you've got all of this that you can flip out. Okay, now when you've got it to this point, you see that you've got the center. You could go ahead and put like a belly band or a pocket in here or something to add like a gift card. Okay. Another thing that would be really good on this is like corners, so that you can just go ahead and put that into the sides, into the corners, and have a gift card in the center of this. You could go ahead and put a little pocket that you can put it in. Okay, probably a shorter pocket than that. Cut it down. But the other thing I want to do here is I do want to go ahead and I'm going to decorate the inside. And I have some daffodils from one of my sticker sheets. So I think that is good. And Lisianthus, which looks pretty, but just looking for something else to add. Some birds. So I've mixed my my two things of these are now mixed together. Just so you know. Okay, well, that was not a help. No help there. Too much. Yeah, I think we'll just add this little bunch here. I highly recommend these. These ones I got one batch at from Grabby, and I got 1 batch from Spectrum Art Creations, and those were the ones that came in the box, and they had 4 stacks of 25, so you got 100 stickers for between $20 and $30 is what I have seen them at. Okay, I didn't see anything that said like spring. So, but if there was something that said spring, that would be really cool in here. Lots of things that say like vintage and stuff like that. But anyway, so having something down here, that is awesome. Okay, so the other thing that I did to make it look a little vintagey is I'm going to take, but this time I'm going to use brushed corduroy, and I'm going to use the sponge that I sent the Patreons in their mail. And just, this is a Dollar Tree spongy thing. But oh my gosh, I love what it does. Heck, I'll go ahead and use the second stamp. Okay, to make it look a little grungy. There you go. Okay, so this can all be for writing, and then you can decorate. You can add more, little things that you have, like possibly you might have a row of this that you want to add. You could add flowers in here. You can make little pockets. But we're going to go ahead and do some things to this, okay? But it would be fine, just like it is right now. I think it would be just fine. Now remember, anything that you add is going to fluff this up, and you might have to refold the edges a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put it up here because there's nothing up here. Down here, I don't want to cover the lily. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this one is upside down. So what we could do here is we can go ahead and put a piece of this maybe across and have this be a belly band that this little tag could sit in. Oh, I think that would be. Okay. So how big do we need to be? And I'm going to actually cut it. And I'm going to put my glue just barely on the edges. Okay, so covering this up, we're going to lose the swing page. Okay, but just by covering that up, because it was upside down, and then we'll be able to use this. Now this little card, this came from my Temu order. If you didn't see that, the link to the Temu order is in the description box down below. I want to thank all of you that went and downloaded the app And those of you that placed orders, thank you so much that used the link. And I hope you enjoy Temu as much as I do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? We should go to that. So I have these 2 pages, remember, that I kept. And the bummer is the 3 kids are what's missing. Now we're also missing the swing. But let's see what we can put on. Okay, so we have them. Do we? Isn't that something? Both of the ones that are missing are messed up on this page. Let me see if I have another. So I did pull out. Oh, look at what we've got. The Swing into Spring file. So these are images that I've cut out to use and didn't use yet. And these are all from Swing into Spring. Okay, so there's an image with the 3 kids. And there's that image. So those are what I needed. Okay. Ooh, and then we have them here also. Okay, I like that they're smaller there. And they're not on cardstock, which that would be better. So this is a mini journal page right here. See the 2 pages? Okay. I think if we grab that. Okay. And we could put them, there we go. Could put them on the little tag, but I kind of like the idea of them being on here. So they can kind of help turn it into a pocket. Let's see this one. And then say, you know what, let's put them on here because our and this will be our other pocket. So we're going to go ahead and rip around here. And we'll just put that on there, and this can hold our other one of these because I have 2 of them. And we'll just put glue on 2 sides because I don't think, yeah, we'll just glue 2 sides of this. Have it hang down like that. Okay, I'm going to use this and I'm going to close off that pocket, okay? So we call this a build-a-pocket, and this is how we'll close it off. We just put glue on the edge of this. I just want to finish off what we've got going on up here. Okay. Make sure it stays down, and then this can go right in there, and it's in a pocket. Okay. Okay. And it can stick out a little bit over here because you have that area. Okay. So that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and throw these pieces away. Okay, so we fixed this one. They got that one. Got this one. We've got this one. Okay, so that one's going to get that. Like that. And so... oh, she didn't make it on either. So this little girl didn't make it onto the... and the couple. Okay, so let's see. The girls, the couple, and the couple, we can, okay, so there's that, that's finished. There's that, there's that. We'll come back and do something to these tags here in just a few minutes. Okay, so you're going to use a wallet, a Dear Julie Julie wallet page for your mini challenge in the challenge this time. And, okay, so let's go ahead. We've got them. And I wonder... I'm going to go ahead and cut this page out, or cut that piece out. I'm going to put this in. Okay, and we'll make a tag out of them. It's the EK Success Punch, one of my favorite punches. Okay, so that can go in there. And we can use this to cover up the kids. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this rounded. Okay, so the way this is going to happen is we're going to do like the peekaboo pocket that Kathleen Mower does. I'm going to add some flowers or flower here to cover up their feet, you guys. Okay, so just adding this flower sticker on there to cover up those feet, and then coming over, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I think that's what she calls it something like that. Okay, and it's where you can see part of the tag or card comes down through. So we're going to go ahead and let that dry, and then this little tag will just come, and it'll come and go down. Okay, so you'll be able to see it. But we'll have our swinging people, and so that will finish up that little thing, and you'll have a place to write if you want to. Okay, so we have her. And then we have the one other little girl that I actually wanted to get on here somewhere. And that way all of the swinging people will be recognized. Okay, we can put that in. So I have folders, working folders of all the digitals that I like to use. So they all start out with the full digital, and then if I make something, then those pages might be missing. Some of the folders don't have anything in them now because I've used everything. But as I clean or I find things, they can go in their particular piece. And so again, you know, I love pockets. I'm going to say I love pockets and tucks, because here I'm going to make a tuck. I'm going to put her right up on the top here, right up to the edge of the gold. And then I have this little note paper thing here. And I think what I'll do is I will come over and make a cover for this. Out of the leftovers, because, you know, I like to make sure I use all my scraps, or as many as I can. Okay. So I am looking for a new name for my channel. Many of you know that I'm kind of stuck. I don't I want to do more paper things than just junk journaling. And so I want a shorter name, if at all possible. So if you have any ideas, please put them in the comments of this video so I can come back to it after this crazy week. Because this is a crazy week. Crazy week here. Okay, so I'm just looking to see if I can find something, a sticker that I can put on there that will go with what we were doing. Kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of like just the butterfly. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we've got a little notebook in there, right here. We have this little tag here. And I think what I'm going to do is where is my rolling ruler? Where's the rolling ruler? Well, I was going to use the rolling ruler and put lines here. So I think that would be cool. But I don't know where my rolling ruler is. So do that. Got this one here. We might want to go ahead and add I'm looking for something to put on here. Oh, you know what what else we have that would be really cool in here is our stuff we've been using. Okay. So I think just to add another little bit of texture, we already have some bulkiness to our journal. So let's see. I don't know. I maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't need that Yeah, there we go. It just doesn't need the big. So, did you all have a great weekend? We worked in our yard. We had to go to town twice. For errands. Okay, so just adding little pieces of that in. I like the way that looks. I do. Let's see. Possibly down here. So adding some words in here would be cool. Again, those lines, we could do that. All those things I think would be really cool. Yeah, I don't know about this. There we go. Okay, so a little flippy notebook. I think we want to add something here. I think we'll just go with the, oh, that's too big. But there's the little one, okay? So, a couple little pieces. I'll staple them on, or you could glue them back to back. I'm going to staple them because less bulk than tying it. Okay, and I'm not going to add anything else, possibly a sticker. Okay. I might have to cut this other one down a little bit so that it stays inside of its spot. Okay, so you're going to use a wallet style page from a DearJulieJulie Digital, and then you're going to fold it and make yourself a little flip. I kind of like this page. Okay, and then like I said, you'll have this that you can mail it. Now that does work because it doesn't get folded in, so you know, if you're not mailing it or whatever, that can stick out. And that one could have stuck out because it so just so you see, if you're closing it in this way, okay, but if you think it's going to get closed like that, then yeah, I love it. I really like it. Now the other thing that I did on the one with them as we closed off one of these, which I think that might not be a bad idea. So I think we'll close this one off. Okay, so we're going to close this off like that. And that might be a good place for this one. And the reason being is with them right next to each other like that, it was bothering me. It was bothering me. So what if we take our little goodie here, and we have a playing card is what I have. So I'm going to give you the rest of the directions here in just a moment. Okay, so EK Success. I love these punches. They go through most things really, really well. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think I want to go that way and then this way. Now to tie this, you can just go ahead and tie it. You can put a little band around it. This might be kind of fun, and then to add like a little dangle on there or something. But a paper clip would be really, really pretty. Like a pretty paper clip. You know, decorate a paper clip and add a pretty, yeah, that would be good too. Okay, so for the mini challenge in the challenge, you are going to take a Dear Julie Julie wallet or a background page, and you are going to fold your 9 pieces. Okay, so this is going to be your base. You'll fold your 9 pieces, and then you'll cut. No, so actually you'll fold and cut it, but first you want to ink your back piece with 3 or more enhancements. So that is inking. You can use stamps, but you need to have 3 things. I have the pink dots, the yellow in between, and I have the brushed corduroy with the stamping. Okay, so those are my 3 things on the whole page. Then you're going to embellish your center square, and then you need to embellish 3 of the flaps. So like I embellished this flap here. Okay, I embellished this flap here. It's got 3 things. It has a sticker, a tuck, and a tag. This one has a tuck, the notebook, and the notebook has sticker and a variety of pages. So that covers your 3 things. This one only has 2. This one we have a Project Life card. We have this. We have it's a Build-A-Pocket, and we have the tag. Okay, so so that would be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Your wallet, base, or a background base, the 9 squares. Decorate the back. Decorate the back. Then cut it. Then embellish it. Okay? Take a screenshot here. Mini challenge in the challenge 3.3. The event is already made, and that is in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. Go ahead and put that in there. We will be drawing for all of the back mini challenge in the challenge prizes next Monday. So that is, I believe, the 3rd. April 3rd. So I'll be taking out my little notebook that I absolutely love, and we'll be, see, I had one that it could have gotten lost, but it's in here. So I will be using this to keep track. And I love this. This was yesterday's video using a composition notebook. And you guys, when I was making this video, you saw all the mistakes, everything that was happening. And so there you go. So that was yesterday's video. It's a really short video. We made this in 20 minutes or less. And so now we have this, our little flip notebook. Okay, so all those pages can fold up and fold down, and you'll have a fun little notebook. So this is our gift element for the March challenge. So I told you I would have a gift idea for you to make with paper. Each month is part of the challenge. We put this in the mini challenge in the challenge. And so this is your gift idea. So I hope you like this. And of course you can make it out of cardstock, you know, later. This is how you're making it for the mini challenge in the challenge. Copy paper is much easier to play with, especially when you're just figuring something out. And so there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I cannot wait to see what you make. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget the digitals. All the spring and the Easter are still on sale in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Our supply and journals and D-Stash sale will be Friday at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. Put it on your calendar, and it will be live here on YouTube. Have an amazing day. Oh, VIP is Wednesday at 1 o'clock, so save the date. I'll be opening the group, or as we call it, the green room. You'll be going in and waiting for me to let you in. But I want you to be there so that you know, yeah, I'm still making the digital, your gift. Okay? Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.